Welcome everybody to the first episode of Spittin' College Game. This is a new series where I discuss anything college related and I also get you mentally prepared for college. Now, this first episode, I'm not talking to the freshmen in college, but rather the seniors in high school. As you're getting yourself prepared for college, you probably have some questions you need to ask or that needs to be addressed. So the first thing I really want to discuss with all of you is, before you even go to college, ask yourself this. Do you even want to go to college? Now, forget the whole crap of, I need a break from school, I'm tired of homework. That's just being lazy. Ask yourself, am I mentally prepared? Am I ready? Do I even want to go? Okay? I can't say mentally prepared because you got to get yourself prepared to be prepared. But rather, do you even want to go to college? Some people just don't want to go. College is not meant for everybody. That's the truest thing I can honestly tell you. There are some people that I know who flunked out of college. Why? They didn't have the discipline to wake up in the morning. Just happened. That's just me being true. So ask yourself, do you even want to go to college? Don't let anyone else pressure you to go. That includes your parents. That includes guidance counselors. You just got to tell them how it really is. This is how I'm really feeling. I don't want to go. And if you don't want to go, fine. But what is your next option? What is your next goal? What is your next plan if you're not going to go to college? Is it join the Navy, the Army? Is it just to work a 9 to 5? What kind of 9 to 5 do you want to work then? So ask yourself these questions. Be real with yourself. I don't want to go to college, but this is what I'm going to do next. Or I'm going to go to college and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Just keep it real with yourself. It's okay if you don't want to go, as long as that's the choice that you want to make. Now, granted, keep this in mind. The longer you wait, the harder it is to go to college. Not necessarily get into college, but to really just get to balance life out. Because life does happen. So I implore you to just be honest with yourself. Do you want to go? Do you not want to go? And if you don't want to go, what are your plans afterwards? If you do go, what are your plans when you do go to college? Don't just go to college and just do nothing. Okay? Now, I'll explore on that. I will explain on that in another video. But just take my words into consideration. Don't just go to college and just do nothing. Make sure you have a plan when you go there too. Now, the second thing is, apply to as many colleges as you possibly can. If you have the GPA for it, if you have the SAT scores for it, if you have the ACT scores for it, if you have the funds for it, go. Apply to as many colleges as you possibly can. I know you all saw that video that went around on Facebook, how on Fox News, they were pretty much chastising that young man for applying to 20 different Ivy League colleges. What was wrong with that? It wasn't like he was applying to the same person, okay? I can see if he did that. Then it'd be like, huh? What? We got it, all right? We got it. You want to come to our school? God, we got it the first 20 times. Leave us alone, okay? God, we'll call you back. Block his number. No. He applied to different schools. He played out his field. So just in case one didn't take him, another one's going to take him. If that person didn't take him, this person will take him. I did the same thing my senior year in high school. When I wasn't applying I took my paycheck and I split it in half. Well, actually in 3 ways. When I wasn't paying for college applications, I was paying for my prom. I was also paying for. If I wasn't paying for prom, I was also paying for college applications. I was doing actually both, actually. I also was putting money in my own pockets. I was balancing all 3 of them out. I was making sure that if I had the chance to go to college, I was going to make sure that I increased my chances. So I applied everywhere that I felt that I qualified for. I had a high GPA, about 3.66 GPA, and I was going to utilize that to my advantage. I was applying everywhere that I felt like would qualify me. And I was also looking into scholarships. I was doing everything in my power to make sure that I was going to go to college. Now, are there going to be colleges that are going to reject you? Yes. More than likely, you're going to get rejected. Not many people are lucky enough to apply to one college and get in that first time they applied. No, not all of us are that lucky. I applied to many colleges, got rejected by many colleges. There was only 2 colleges that actually accepted me, and that was Georgia Southwestern and Fort Valley State University. I went with Fort Valley State University. Why? Because I had a scholarship, so I followed the money. Simple as that. But you apply to as many colleges as you possibly can. If you don't have the GPA for it, then I implore you to go to technical school and boost up your GPA. If you're really serious about going to college. Excuse me. If you're really serious about going to college, go to technical school. If you don't have a high GPA, go to technical college. Boost up your GPA. Then you can go to an actual college or university. You can actually increase, you could just better yourself if that's what you're going to do. So make sure that you apply to every college that you possibly can, that you qualify for, as long as you have the high GPA for it, a high SAT score. I'm going to say high, but as long as you have the GPA scores for it, the SAT scores for it, the ACTs, and also you have the funds for it, you apply to as many colleges as you possibly can. If you don't have the funds for it, save up for it. Look into scholarships. I really don't recommend taking out loans. And if you do take out a loan, don't take out more than you need. Okay? If you only need 2, you won't take out 2. Don't get greedy. GPA, go to technical school. Boost it up. Work harder. Same thing, your SATs and ACTs. The beautiful thing about those 2 is you can just practice and retake it. And keep retaking until you get the score that you want. So I implore you to do all those things. If you're serious about going to college, then fine. Do those things. You make sure that you have the GPA for it. You make sure that if you don't have the funds for it, you get the funds for it. You do everything in your power that you can to make sure you go to college. Now, the third part is this, because this is what your guidance counselor doesn't tell you. And this does happen to a lot of college students. They go to college and they find out that the degree is not accredited. Their school is not accredited, which means we appreciate the effort, but it doesn't mean anything. That's what it means to be accredited or not accredited, in layman's terms. Make sure your school that you're applying for is accredited. Make sure your degree that you have is accredited. Because the worst thing you can honestly do is go to college for 4 years just to find out that your degree means nothing. That's just me being 100. Make sure that you know that your school is accredited school so you are not wasting your time. Because when you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. And now you're paying off a student loan debt that, in all honesty, doesn't feel worth it. So make sure your school is accredited. Now, the fourth thing is make sure you know what you're going for. Know what degree you're going for and know what you can do with that degree. Okay? What are you going to do with a philosophy degree? Have philosophical discussions as to why you're broke? Now, granted, philosophy is actually the father of all science. Every science is based off of some degree of philosophy. But you got to know what you're going to do with that philosophy degree. Because if you don't, you just have a degree that you're not going to do anything with. Same thing with arts degree, same thing with history degree. There are history majors who are electricians. Kind of seems like a waste. Know what you're going to do with that degree. Know what degree you're going for and know what you're going to do with that degree. Okay? If you do all those things. Now, granted, I graduated with a criminal justice degree. I at least know I can be a police officer. I know I can do a lot of things with at least law enforcement. Corrections, whatever I want to do in that field, I know what I can do with that degree. So know what you're going for in terms of going towards college. Know that I'm going for this major because I know I can do this, and this. Period. The one thing you don't want to do is go to college and you really don't know what you're going there for. Now, granted, your freshman and sophomore year is just really your general studies. So you do have your freshman and sophomore year to just really not know what you want to do. But at least get yourself mentally prepared. At least kind of already have the slight edge by knowing what degree you want to go for. Okay? So when you go to college, or before you go to college, do your research. Know what degree sounds interesting to you. Know if that school has that degree that you're looking for, and make sure that you know what you can do after you get that degree. Okay? So, first thing is, know what you want to do. Know whether or not you want to go to college. Second thing is, you apply to as many colleges as you possibly can. Third, make sure your school's accredited. Don't want to waste your time. Because remember, time wasted is money wasted. And 4, know what you're going there for. Know what degree you want and know what you can do with that degree. All right? Now, this is Xavier Carter spitting that game to you. Remember this, the key to your hustle ambition lies through the advancement of your education. Later.